Honey, I don't know you anymore.
Hey guys, so as promised, today I am sharing with you a massive thrift haul. It is from the past about 5 months, I think. I have a massive tub sitting in front of me, that's why you're a little bit further back. And surrounding me I have all of my accessories and patterns and glassware. So this will be a two-parter video just because I'm going to be talking a lot because I have so many items. I have like half a year's worth of thrifting to share with you. But they will be uploaded at the same time. So it'll be like watching one video except you have to click. I hate it when you watch two-part videos and they're not like live at the same time. It's like, I'll show you the clothing and then accessories. I hate it when you have to wait a couple of days. So they'll both be live at the same time. I'm going to stop yammering and just get started. I'm going to go from accessories to outerwear and then work down closer towards the body, so dresses, tops and skirts. So yes, without further ado, let's get started. So I have quite a few patterns this time. I've sort of given up on getting like 90s patterns and I'm more so sticking to picking up vintage patterns. I absolutely adore the ones that I picked up. I got some really nice Vogue patterns, tailored blazers, some 70s stuff, 60s floral, which is adorable. Actually, that's a lie. There is a bit of 90s in here. But yes, as always, I love picking up vintage patterns and I never get around to actually making these, but I just adore looking at the pictures and dream that one day I have the time to make these for myself. So as I shared on my last thrift video, I have started collecting crystalware. These are just one examples of sets that I've picked up. Generally when I buy crystalware I pick it up in sets just as a guide. I generally go for 4s or 6s and I normally spend around $20 for a set of 6. So just as a reference to you guys, because you'll sometimes find crystalware that is like $40 for a set of 6, which is a bit of a rip-off I think. But yeah, these ones are adorable, so I saw these and picked these ones up. Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. I have now started collecting shallow champagne dishes, I think they're called, champagne dishes. But they're just the really old school Marie Antoinette-esque shallow champagne flutes. They were large, apparently the story goes, I've got to keep this short, but they were the shape of Marie Antoinette's breast. Apparently that's what they shaped this style, like apparently this design of champagne glass was brought out for Marie Antoinette and it was rumoured to be the shape of a bust. But these were huge in the 20s as well. People drank their champagne out of this, and I think it made a comeback in like the 80s or the 90s maybe, but you find a lot of these in thrift stores, and whenever I have friends over and we drink champagne I bring these out. So I have also bridged the gap now into picking up crockery and teacup sets. This is just one example. I bought quite a few more. I just adore the floral prints and the gold trim that they have, and once again when I have guests I bring these out. You probably think I'm a weirdo for collecting this kind of stuff, but I like leaving it around my room, and you can always use these as jewellery. I say dispensers, not dispensers, like jewellery containers, or like a place to put your rings or your necklaces, and it's super adorable and functional. But as I'm sure you've probably guessed, I did not stop there, and I have now started collecting mismatched side plates that you would eat cake off. I never really have excuses to use this stuff again, but I have started collecting stuff for myself. I've only used these a couple of times when I've had friends over. We have tea and cake, or sometimes I eat waffles off of these on a weekday, but I just absolutely adore floral and I love crockery, so when it's combined I can't leave it at the thrift store. But wait, there's more. This is embarrassing. I started collecting plates as well. Feel free to judge me, but yes, I am buying floral plates as well. You guys think I'm crazy at this stage, but I found these adorable plates. This came in a set. These are the side plates. These are both the side plates. The main plates are inside. They're massive. But yes, you never know when you're going to have guests over. I don't really know what to say, but yes, I collect cute plates to eat my dinner off. And yes, I love mismatched stuff. I know that a lot of people might find these offensive, and a lot of people like clean lines and things that match, but I like chaos and I like patterns and I like mismatched stuff. So I have started collecting plates. I have also started collecting bowls as well on the same theme. So yes, this is an adorable bowl that I picked up as well. Swiftly moving on, I promise there is no more housey stuff to share with you guys for the rest of this thrift. Let's move on to something more familiar, like accessories. I picked up this and I have been using it pretty much every time I go out. It is a hard silver clutch. It's not metal, it's like taffeta synthetic fabric. I have worn this to death. This literally comes out with me pretty much every night. But I absolutely adore it. It's kind of annoying in the regard that you can only ever fit like your phone, your keys and your wallet. My wallet's pretty big in it, but it's perfect for going out like clubbing or out to dinner or just out on the town in the daytime with friends. So when I'm going out to see friends, I will just throw this as opposed to bringing like my massive tote handbag. I picked up two belts. The one that I've been adoring the most is this maroon velvet corduroy one with gold hardware. I'll insert a picture of the dress that I wore this with, but it was a pastel mint green dress and I paired it with this maroon belt and my maroon shoes, and I just love that look. I love seeing pastel with like a brown or maroon. So yes, I'll insert that picture from my Instagram feed. And I also picked up it's just a Levi's. I have a lot of light leather, so I didn't have a belt to match it, so I finally found one in the thrift store. Both of these are waisted belts. Swiftly moving on to the clothing section of this haul, I have been going to the markets a lot on a Sunday morning, waking up at like 6 AM. Actually, that's a lie. Sometimes I'm up at 5:45 to be there for 6. I've been going with friends of mine, so we stay over, go out, and then wake up the next morning at like 5:30, 5:45 and go down to the markets and see what kind of a deal we can get. So some of this stuff is pretty golden, not gonna lie. If you can, I would highly advise like skipping going to thrift stores or op shops and trying to hit up some markets, because you'll be surprised at the stuff you can find there. But the first thing I'm going to share with you is this. I say it's a bomber jacket. I suppose it's a bomber jacket. It looks like a jock, like an American jock footy jacket jumper thing, but the colour's pretty average, but it is so warm, and on nights with friends around campfires, this is like the most amazing thing to layer with. Normally I will wear a button-down flannel top and then some long layers underneath with jeans and some nice boots, and it turns this from being daggy into something semi-acceptable. I'm finding it increasingly hard to find good denim jackets and denim in general. Yes, anyway, moving on. I found this denim jacket at the thrift store. It's super 80s, it's got really wide shoulders, so I'm thinking about doing a tutorial on how to convert this into something that's got different coloured sleeves, like black pleather or maybe black, not denim, black cotton sleeves. So comment down below and let me know if you would like to see a video or a DIY on how to jazz up denim. Specifically denim that you like the wash of, but the cut's really 80s or really 70s. Like this has got really broad shoulders and it just, I don't like it on my silhouette. But if I was to do a DIY, I would be able to cut the shoulders out and make it into something more socially acceptable. So I have 3 blazers to share with you guys. Blazer galore. They were having a half price sale, so I got these jackets for $3. And I am not gonna lie, I nearly wet my pants when I saw this Marks and Spencer's green blazer. But we will start from the outside. I picked this maroon one up. These were all from the same thrift store. Good Sammy's is the one that I always go to down the road from me, but I cuff pretty much all of them. And yeah, maroon matches my shoes and my lipstick, and then I can just wear like a nice dark denim beneath and it looks nice with pretty much anything. Sorry that these are a little bit cat hairy, but they have been chilling in the corner of my room waiting for this video, so I do apologise if they look a little bit unkempt. But yes, this is amazing. It is wool, it's Marks and Spencer's, it's a double-breasted, and it's cut for a petite girl, like it's the petite, you know. And it comes with 2 buttons, I forgot about that. Petite fit, so whatever that means. But it's wool and it's emerald green and it goes with everything, and the sleeves are the perfect length, and it's got gold hardware, and it is just a dream, and I got it for $3 and I love it. I picked up this one lastly. I was thinking about cutting this from the crew, but I thought it would look really nice with a bold lip that either matches or is a contrast, like maybe like a nice orange lip would colour block with this well. But this is definitely a summer blazer, so I haven't been able to wear this. It's not lined at all, it's just got facings, and yeah, it's like a synthetic linen-like fabric. But this looks adorable with shorts and summery type stuff. Sorry, just going back to this one, I think the reason why they gave this to the op shop is that it has a tiny hole in the back here. I think that's from a moth. But yeah, crazy, right? So I just wanted to share that with you. Swiftly moving on to jumpers, because I have quite a few to share with you guys today. It is winter where I live, although having said that, it was 23 degrees today, which is a very pleasant day for winter. Yeah, I have a number of jumpers to share with you. Most of them are wool. This is not an exception to that rule. I forget the name of this stitch, but it is a Scottish or Irish stitched knitted jumper. I absolutely adore it. It's the perfect length, it's the perfect size. I've been wanting one of these for years. Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm dorky, but there's a picture of my parents sitting on a couch in Ireland in their house, fir tree, and they're both wearing a jumper just like this. And my mum binned hers like years ago. My dad still has his, which is way too big for me, otherwise I would have stole it. But my mum threw hers out. I'm like, why? Because we came to Australia and winters here are very mild. But yes, I was eternally frustrated at her, but when I found this, I knew that I had to buy it. So this is me trying to live through my parents in the 70s. In keeping with the Scottish / Irish themed knitted jumpers, I found this for $5. Adorable, right? It is wool or mohair, I forget. This is made in Scotland. Look at the coloured trim on the bottom. I said trim, the coloured knitting on the bottom. I just love the blue. I saw the blue and was like, oh my gosh. I absolutely adore it. Just looking at it makes me feel warm and happy. It's a much lighter wool than the previous one. Like the grade of the wool is a lot finer. So I feel like this is easier to pull off for someone of my size because it's not as bulky on me. But I still adore both of these jumpers regardless. So this next jumper I never wear out. I only ever wear it around the house. It's kind of like my comfy, slouchy, wearing with leggings jumper, but it is so hipster, it's not even funny. It's really warm, it's made of wool, and I adore it. It looks a little bit weird around the shoulders on me, so that's really why I don't wear it out, but it was the geometric print that pulled me in, and I adore it, but it's a little bit too masculine for me to wear out. So you guys know I adore shiny things. I love black and gold together, and when I saw this jumper I had to get it. I don't really like the V-neck on it again, but I can deal with that, and it is a little bit itchy around the neck, but again, oh well. The thing I love about this jumper is that it instantly makes me look like I am well put together. For some weird reason, I feel like the texture and the colour combination, like gold and black, it just makes me look like I've put effort into an outfit when I haven't. So on days where I'm running late for work, I will just throw that jumper on with some nice black denim and some boots, and I just feel like I've put in a lot of effort when I really haven't. I'm gonna have to pause it here, guys. I've been talking successfully for almost an hour. I will link the second half of this video at the end now, and I will see you in 8 seconds.